Oh, I've only gone and got things to talk about. Imagine that. For the first time ever, well, at least more than one, I have an itinerary, agenda to itineraries. Or is that things that you do physically as opposed to stuff? Doesn't matter. I have things to talk about. First and foremost being, I have hit the big 500. An achievement I thought would take me a year minimum if I was lucky, and to do it in, I think, just over half the time. I've even sort of took the crust off. I've started working my way into the 500s already. It is genuinely mental. I don't think I'm going to do any. I am going to do, I think, mark the 500 occasion, but after that, I'm probably not gonna do another one. If it continues to go this quick, I mean, I can't see it, but if it does, then I'll probably wait till 1,000. God, if I ever reach those heady heights. Mainly because because I've been doing them sort of relatively quickly, and because I've not been expecting them, if sort of the whole celebration of an extra 100 people has felt a bit lackluster. I don't know. It feels like I'm cheapening the fuck you, pigeon. The achievement, I think, from constantly wang out videos every other week and going, hey, subscribe. I don't know. It feels like it's cheapened it. So I'll try and think of something special, or at least something different as a video. I don't know whether to Q&A or something like that. Who gives a shit about that stuff? Anyway, so I'll think of that video. I have really enjoyed this whole YouTube experience. A lot of it has came from the interactions in the comment section. Just meeting new people and chatting away and having a little bit of banter during the day. With that in mind, though, it's something I was thinking about. I tend to have a habit of replying quite quickly to comments as and when I receive them, but they do come more and more as I go on. I'm not talking about not switching the comments off, by the way. I'm not that wet, but it means I'm constantly picking the bloody phone up. Get out of the way, pigeon! Constantly picking the phone up and checking it. Usually my wife goes, oh, you got a message? Just someone call me a twat. which is a bit of an odd experience, to be just randomly called a prick throughout the day. Keeps you on your toes, though. It keeps you on your toes. But I'm constantly picking the damn phone up, and I don't walk around with it. Get into first, like a little zombie. But when I'm sat there at work, my phone lights up constantly, and I'm I don't know. It just annoys me. So I might switch off the notifications on my phone, which means I'll probably get back to people obviously not as quick as I normally would, unless I'm checking the app or the website, whatever specifically. Just for my own sanity, I just do not like how the phone's become much more of a thing in my life. It really isn't something that I use on a regular basis other than audiobook storage. So there's that. The other thing that I was talking about, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, you pleb, was, from the looks of things, I'll be picking up a van tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow. We're looking at a long wheelbase Ford Transit. A little bit younger than my bike, but still got a decent amount of miles left to go on it. That's to be converted into a bit of a camper. What I don't know is, right, I'm probably going to film myself doing it, but I'm not sure why at this point. I don't know whether it's something that people would like to see. Maybe, I don't know, if you're remotely interested, drop a comment or something to just to say whether you would or you wouldn't be interested to see the process of me doing that. I don't know whether I'm not going to upload the same amount of videos as of the van as I do on the bike. I'd probably kill myself if I tried. So it'd probably be like an odd video every now and again of the work in progress process, and then maybe little videos of any trips that I do. Nothing too major. I just wondered if it'd be anything people would care to see. If not, I don't know whether it's like, I don't know if I literally can't be asked to run two channels at the same time. That's just effort that I can't really be that bothered with. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. Ooh. I've also got to do it in such a way that the van can be used as a possible bike transporter. It's very likely to be used as a transporter of one bike, that is. I can't see myself trying to like do something too overly modular, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I also get to buy some new tools for that. It's exciting, isn't it? It's all go, go, go. It feels like that might be the thing, that extra I was looking for as well, in terms of moto vlogging. That extra sort. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I didn't buy it for, obviously not for YouTube. I'm not that much of a cretin. I think you just don't think that. We tried camping in a tent and my wife was not keen. I think she prefers a more rigid structure than the tent in terms of security. It's also a bit easier with the dogs as well, because they are an absolute menace around like the guy lines and the and tent pegs and stuff like that, and they can't just rip themselves out. Has that bus been indicating right for quite some time? She's still indicating, not in service, but indicators on. Oh no, there you go. Well, the other thing that I was wanting to talk about was basically a PSA, right? So all the Karens and the safety police out there, you just need to start lighting up, man. You need to lighten up. I get people getting a bit angry because I'm literally making videos designed to do that, to wind people up. But it's all the people Googling all the bloody laws and stuff like that, and I don't care. I do not care. If you're the type of person that follows every single rule to the letter, you are an idiot. An absolute idiot. The people who make the laws don't follow them. The people who enforce the laws don't follow them. So you might live longer, but you won't actually have a life with all your little sticking to all the speed limits and following all the signs and paying all the taxes. I do that. You need to stop being little fucking robots. I had some guy moaning about the fact that I went through an amber, or I started to go through an amber. I have checked your country's laws. Fuck off! Check your laws. Check your fucking self into a mental institution. It's the self-righteousness that I don't get. This holier-than-thou attitude, and the fact that you're not told in any way, shape or form. It's not constructive at all. Aside from your usual suspects of organ donor and all those things. I have this much experience, I've done this, I've done that, blah blah blah, and then they go with the end with calling me a cunt, and I'm going, well, if I wasn't interested in your opinion before, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not now. Yeah, yeah. I'll probably have to blur that bit for no reason whatsoever than my enjoyment. I don't want to single out anyone in a bad way. So, wait, no, that sounds like I'm about to single someone out in a bad way. So, we won't say that. Fuck you, fancy pigeon! Thief pigeons, magpies, thief pigeons. I have seen, say like New Biker, basically what I want to say is I've seen New Biker comment on other videos and offer advice, right? But I've never once seen him do it in a way that is derogatory, offensive and insulting. It's always been helpful, right? He's never went, it's not like a parallel going, I have got this much experience and this many qualifications, do as I say, you prick, right? It's always been helpful and polite. And I'm probably a lost cause at this point for any of those people who would wish to reform me. I'm a bad boy to the bone, but I just don't get why people can't do it. It just genuinely confuses me why people can't talk in a manner that's nice and then get offended when I don't respond and immediately bow to their superior point of view. I don't know. Wankers, probably. Wankers. Contrary to popular belief that I actually do know the law and the rules of the road. I just choose to interpret them slightly differently. I don't know anyone that has ever been given a ticket or points from getaway pigeon from going to the front of a queue on the zigzags. I can't see any policeman getting off his arse and pulling someone over for it. I just don't see it. They can barely stop actual crime, let alone someone just moving one car length ahead. I don't even think it makes a difference at all, safety or otherwise. It's just a stupid law for people who drive cars, probably. The only situation that I can think of is where it's like an automated camera or some fat lazy policeman in their car with a camera where you can just automate a fine and not actually have to do anything physically demanding enough to help make the country a safer place. It's the same as like going through, like, starting to move on orange or amber. No policeman's going to pull you for that. No one, right? You'd have to be an absolute job's worth, the ultimate Karen, to do that to someone, to watch them pull for. The lights literally go amber, green. It's quick, right? It's not like amber. Oh, we'll wait here for half an hour. Yeah, now green, now go. Yeah. By the time that amber light comes on, the opposite traffic should be either slowing or stopped at that point, right? So it's up to you. If there's still cars going through and then you drive straight forward into them, you get what you pay for. Mental, chicken oriental. That was possibly it. That was possibly my entire planned thoughts. All done. I tell you what though, making that little video put up yesterday of my gear. Oh my god, that felt so cringe. The amount of takes I had to do until I found. Oh my, hated it. I don't know why. I absolutely hated it. I went off on some fucking tangent and started playing with my little sun visor bits. I just don't know what I was doing. Oh, started calling everything a microphone. I think I was trying so hard to stay on topic. Sweating. That's what I was doing. I was sweating. It's done now. It's done. And there's links to stuff. And if people want to ask me stupid questions, well, not stupid questions, actual genuine questions about what I use, I can just go, yeah, look at this video. If I can recover from the cringe outbreak that I went through yesterday, I might go through how I use the editing software a little bit. I don't think that's as important because everyone's got their preference and what they use. I don't know. Maybe that would be helpful for someone. I can't be too helpful though. I also shouted "now suck my balls" really loudly after I finished the video. Obviously I had to edit that bit out, but I was being too serious and I couldn't deal with it. I had to, that's why I put all the little clips of me going share the road. It felt like I was being too serious for too long and I just couldn't deal with it. Just could not deal. I probably crippled my ability to be promoted to people actually looking for motovlogging equipment by posting videos of me going fuck. But you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Not that you actually pay for this. God, why would you? Why would you? Oh, remember this, e-bike wanker. Remember this, lights on the way home. Maybe choose a different route. Ah, fuck, I've forgotten if the kids are off school or not. I think they are off school. When that light turns amber, I'm just gonna nail it. Stick it to the man. Stick it to the man. I'm a maniac. See, no one was heard making of this video. No one, apart from some fragile egos, perhaps.